We live, baby. What's going on, everybody? I don't know who we got in here.
Yo.
Dip in here. We got Barto in the building. We're doing some ranching tonight.
Hood Whiz. What's up, Hood Whiz?
Hood Whiz, what's that going down? Let's see. Got a few people in there. Maybe that's just us three. I don't know how that counter really works, to be honest with you. If that's actually somebody else, that's what I need to be doing.
Link me.
God damn it. Hood Whiz, it's the Barto and Maz show tonight. We just wrenching, my man. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what size screws these are, but they're a pain in the ass. What you got going on, Hood Whiz? What's up, everybody in the chat? Tell us where you're from, who you are. Got Anthony Barto, Fabworks _RC on Instagram if y'all want to go follow him. I, of course, am Maz. You can find me, Maz _designs_ on Instagram. Joey Mazzarella on the Facebook.
On the FB.
Yeah. Where did you get the shock fluid? That shock fluid is diff fluid. I don't know. I've had it. It's TLR though. What's up, VMB out of Cali? What's going down? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Yeah, man. I'm not honestly, Hood Whiz, I'm not probably running that heavy, but I was just showing that, hey, sometimes you need to just, rally and try something.
Do something different.
Yeah. Not whether, nobody's really used them yet. So it's like, who knows what works. I know that it needs some heavy weight in them, but I have some 100 I just picked up today that I'm going to put in them.
So these shocks right here, they're just the hot racing friction shocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I threw one of those little O-rings in the bottom you get with like the overdrive gears.
Mm-hmm.
So I threw one O-ring in each of these at the bottom, and then I threw just a drop of this. It's 12.5K. Diff
Damn,
fluid.
for real?
Yeah, 12.5K. And
Oh, there you go.
And these things, dude, are so smooth. It's crazy.
Yeah. I like the Pro lines. They're smooth. Like, hey, with 5K in them, I think I sent you a video. They dampen like hell. They come out
yeah.
nice. But
they look super nice.
I would probably, honestly, I threw that little quick video out there just as like a PSA, here you go type deal. But honestly, if I was to go back and do it again, I'd have probably left a 3K, because what happens is I did it on the bench. So you're sitting there testing one shock at a time. I was putting different size I was putting different fluid in each shock. Well, when you do that, you're only feeling the compression of one shock. Well, then when you put them on an axle, they work in unison almost. So it even got stiffer when I added them on there.
Yep.
Double A Day, what's going on, brother? Appreciate the order the other day, man. Yours should be almost to you, I would assume. If y'all don't know, real quick, I don't try to do too many like public service announcements for the business on here, but There is a sale going on. You buy an XL, you get Maz links and a Gladiator link to go with them, free of charge. So that's a Carbon XL with links already ready for it that will go with them. So that ends on Sunday night at midnight West Coast time. And it's only while supplies last, and we're getting there. So, if they sell out tomorrow, they sell out. I can't really do much.
Making me want to make bad decisions.
Hey, ain't nothing you can't correct later in life,
You always get more money, right?
That's right. Hey, I tell people money
you can't take it with you.
Nope. Nope. Obviously don't do nothing dumb with your money, but guys, live your life.
Yeah, man, just build a few of these.
Hell yeah. That'll be enough life lived, I can promise you. You'll be like, damn.
Who's in here though? We got
it's
Double A Dave, V&B, Matt Harris.
Matt Harris, what's up, brother? Matt, I sent you the link. You're more than welcome to jump in, brother. I'm just trying to get.
Yeah, yo, V&B Speed said, heck yeah, I really like my rims, Maz.
Hell yeah, V&B. I appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you, brother.
Them things are fuego.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it, man. I got to get some more coming. I need some different stuff. What's going on, Michael Ely? Appreciate you joining in, brother. See, I'm just wrenching on some little trans and motor mount, little micro Komodo. Seems to be the going thing here at the Maz crib lately. Let's see. Working on your body over there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I sanded the cab of it. I just got to do the bed and stuff, and tomorrow I'll start hitting it with primer.
Yeah, that's cool. I have to get try to get this thing at least. I got it in a roller, but I got to get some more stuff done. There we
go. So you got some 101 bodies over there.
I don't know, do I? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Which one?
The single cab, the single cab extended FJ.
Yeah, he sent me that one. He told me he had just gotten it off it was a test run. So I guess maybe so. I thought, or not a test run. He told me it had just come off the printer. So I just assumed that it meant it was just new, but maybe I don't know if he has released it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
I actually like it. I don't know, it's hard. I like the 4-door, but I also really dig that extended cab. Like, I like the little bit of extra bed with the shorter cab.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I really like about it. Let's see. Let's get this little micro Komodo. Sorry, guys. What body are you working on? Or do you want to show it?
Yeah, I'll show it.
I don't know if it was top secret or not.
I don't know if you guys heard of. He's a youngin on Instagram. Height RC.
I hadn't heard of
him. He's got a few pretty cool bodies. This one is it's a Nissan.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's who did the Nissan you're talking about. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. And
just a lot of prep work.
Yeah. You ever tried using some filler primer?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of always just knock it down and then go to town with some filler primer.
Yeah.
Not too heavy, obviously, to take out all the detail, but
right.
Heavy enough.
Yeah, I hear you. That's what I've honestly, I probably used it on every build, honestly.
Yeah. It's nice.
I just fill all the imperfections in with the filler, and then I hit it with the regular.
Yeah.
And then on this SR5 cab, this was a misprint from Flub, and it had a bunch of like dents and stuff on the top of the like window trim back here.
Mm-hmm.
So I used some glazed putty, fill it in, then filler primer. And then that back plate is just some styrene that I just placed it on there, and then I just sanded it to contour with the body.
Man, FureTech really trusts 3 threads on a micro Komodo, I guess. Sheesh. That's serious. Also, their wire out of their motor is always, I try to run it out the side of it all the time. And it don't like it. And then I try to bend it like hell.
Yeah, man. Them things are, especially on the micros.
Yeah. They're pretty, one thing I will say is, like, even by bending that wire real hard like I just did, they're pretty resilient. They're not real fragile or anything. They do.
Hell no. Like this one,
do take that.
That thing is stiff as shit.
Yeah, mine is too. Like, I'm trying to get this thing lined up, because I always try to run it out the side of the case that where you can, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Where you got all your, where it just tucks it real nice. Let's see.
What's everyone saying in the comments?
Let's see.
Looks like Maz plays tennis.
Got a road dog in here. Rod Dog. That's my homie from right around the corner here. He's a wild man. Got Pastor William in here.
Is that a FJ? Yeah, this is a FJ, bro. FJ 45.
Yeah. Is that WT?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just hit it with some, like, what was it? 600 grit sandpaper.
Yeah.
And then I hit it with a little 800 and boom.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, that thing comes pretty good.
Yo, it is legit super clean.
I like it.
I'm just a baby with this thing, dude. Like, if I see this thing tipping over, I'm like, oh, I'm catching it.
I got too much money invested in them to just be letting shit
right.
Just take a fall
fucking roll down the fucking cliff.
Yeah. And they are resin printed. They are tough, but you still gotta watch out.
Like this one has taken a beating, bro.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing gonna happen with this, but
no, because that's a FDM printed body versus that red. The resin's really nice and clean, but it
fragile.
Like
yeah.
And it's all in how you treat your shit at the end of the day. If you want to be rough as hell on it, or if you,
right.
I know some people beat the dog crap out of their stuff.
Right. I mean, you let it fall down a 20-foot cliff, and you're gonna pay some consequences.
Mm-hmm. I did that backwards. I forgot to put the damn stupid carbon plate on the damn thing.
I don't even run that stupid ass thing.
I was about not to, but. This one's going to end up going to somebody, so I guess I need to
yeah.
on there, Um,
I hate them things. They just make them more noisy.
yeah, I feel like it does too. And you don't really even fucking need it. I mean, let's see. Todd Barnes, yo, Mavs build is looking sick. Love love his V1. Need to pick up one of these V2s. Hey, I appreciate you, my man Todd. Hey, this week would be a great time. This weekend would be a great time to get a deal on one. Go over there to the website and we got XLs with free links. So if you want a long wheelbase, today's the day. Try to keep up with this. G Carter, what's going on in here? Rod Dog, what you up to, man?
We got Michael Ely. What is the best way to do a comp rig? Right here, boy, right in front of you.
There you go. There's a lot of them out there too, man. There's a lot of companies that do them. You know, there's a million ways to skin a cat, though. If you're talking about like parts wise, like build wise, there's a lot that you would take into account. You know, shocks and different stuff like that.
And you got what class are you gonna run it in?
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing you got to kind of look at is what what class you're looking to run. You know, you want to have all that stuff in line so you're not sitting there getting to an event and going, oh shit, I don't even fit the rules. Now, if you're just comping at the house, do as you please. But yeah, there's if you ever need any help, you feel feel free to DM me on Instagram or Facebook. I'm sure Barto's always willing to help people as well. So if you ever need any guidance,
always, man. Hit me up on Instagram or even Facebook, dude. I'm always helping people out.
True.
But if you're looking for a class 2, class 3 rig, right here, my boy.
There you go. We may end up having a C1. We don't know yet. So,
ooh, shit.
You know, that's something we're thinking about, but trying to figure out which direction to go at the moment.
That'd be legit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it would be a big change, honestly. I mean, you're forced into the zero skid, so.
Right. Honestly, just really you'd have to what? Just change the
bottom.
Right, change the bottom of the rails, just the design of the bottom of the rails, and that's it.
Yeah. So we may end up doing it for the guys running the RCM.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Rules. I think that's what they've been doing. So. And just a heads up, guys, when you are doing these micro motors and stuff on a FureTech mount, transmission and all that, it's hard to see your mesh, but through the backside you can see it, and you wiggle your trans gear on the bottom of the trans, you'll be able to see it. But what I do to get close is I actually get it as to where it's stuffed down onto it as tight as it can go. You'll turn the motor, and these motors, you'll find that these motors don't spin true on the shaft. Like there's a little bit of an offset. So when it's tight, you'll get to a spot where the motor gets even tighter and it's hard to turn. I get it to that point and I crack one of the back motor mount screws at that point. It'll relieve that pressure and then tighten it back down, and then you have a perfect mesh. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically when you spin the motor, it's not spinning. It doesn't stay on a perfect,
axis.
Axis. So if you find that tight spot and you get it in that tight spot and then crack one of these two back screws, it'll just let it move just enough from that pressure. You tighten it back down and then it's perfect. And if you're looking at your mesh, you want to move that gear and you just barely need to see that spur move. There's not much on a stock. What is this, Mod 3?
Yeah.
Is Mod 3 stock? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I don't keep up with the gears.
Yeah.
But there's not much depth to the teeth. you know, like one of them meth heads you see every now and then, you know. How much depth to them teeth. Hold on, we missed some comments. Here I am talking about meth heads and shit. Let's see. Oh man. Michael Ely, if you're gonna do it at the house, man, it's no holds barred. So you know, do your thing, man. Whatever makes you happiest at the end of the day, that's what you need to build. There's a lot of chassis out there. There's mine. There's a ton of others. If you need any help, you can feel free to DM me. I'd be more than happy to give you like kind of a guideline to what I do. You'll find that a lot of people end up doing, they stick to the lot. Like once they find a recipe, they stick to it. You know? But I'm an open book. I'm more than willing to give out any info I can give. So, and a lot of most are. So,
yeah, same here, dude. You need any setup tips, any electronic layouts, or anything like that, man? Anything.
Yep. Double A Day. I did get the shocks mounted up. They're nice. They got a ton of dampening right now, so we're going to probably. I'm gonna run them the first time. This is actually turned into this XL is turned into a customer's rig before I could finish it. So I'll do some test runs since I did something crazy to those shocks. I have another set of Enjoras on standby that I can put on it that I know work. But I'm gonna do some testing, and if I can get him the Pro Line shocks, I'm gonna get him the Pro Line shocks. I think they'll work really good. They're just gonna take a heavy weight. I have some 100 I just picked up today that, in case for whenever I go to tune, I may have went a little overboard. But I'll be honest with you, I think you could run 3K in them or 1K in them and not have any issues whatsoever. Raymond E. Tanner, Atomic RC, what's up, brother? I appreciate you joining the chat. What are good shocks? Michael, that goes back to the shocks, man. There's, you know, for the money, it's hard to beat those Endura oil shocks. I think them things were like $18 or something. You can buy 2 sets of them for what you pay for a Pro Line shock. So the Pro Line that's on this is it's just like literally brand new, I guess. So the Pro Line shock is nice, but there's not a bunch of info out there on it. You can kind of see it. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. Let's see, do solo. So you watch that. Oh, hold on. It's not. I hate when it's mirrored. You can't, or not
right.
mirrored.
It's just
it's
opposite.
But you can see it comes up. They're stiff though, but they come
back
up.
Fucking super smooth.
But then they also have a little bit where they'll still lift up after they come up. So
a little bit of droop.
Super smooth. They're real springy though. If man, they say 20 weight out the gate, and that you might as well just throw that in the trash can.
Right.
But yeah, you get.
Those are super smooth.
That's 5K. That's what I'm saying, man. Like and it still has some droop to it. You know what I mean?
It doesn't extend all the way back up.
And these springs that come with these got to be the softest springs I've ever gotten with a shock. And they still have enough to move through that 5K. So that's why I say I almost wish I would have went with the 3K, because what I was getting at, but earlier I think I missed it, and then I'll keep going through the chat. I did 3K and 5K on the bench in a single shot. Well, it felt good on the 5K. It didn't feel like it was real tight or anything. But then when you add those two to one axle, that's when it starts tightening up. I think the 3K felt a little loose on the bench, but I think it would tighten up to about be where I would like it. That's why I say I almost might buy some 1 and 2K. I'm going to see how the 100 does. Maybe it'll miraculously do well or something. And there's no, right or wrong way to do it. It's just whatever you like.
Right. Whatever works best for you.
Yep. Yeah, double A. We're going to try them with 5K. I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people might look at that video and be like, man, this dude has absolutely lost his damn gourd teeth. Like, he has went damn berserk.
But, I actually found that video mad funny.
Yeah, I mean, and literally it turned out as like a video that I sent to you I think I sent that video to you last night,
Yeah,
and then
you
I just
did.
took my voice out of it because I was talking to you in the video and just did a voiceover real quick. And it's like, you know, it just shows that, man, there's no game. Like, you could talk to 10 different people, they're going to tell you to try 10 different things. And realistically, if you have the oil there, it ain't nothing but your time to sit there and go back and forth to figure out what works best or what you like. But I always like, so I tell this to people, we come from doing some drag racing as well on my end. Double A said he always ran the 43s dry. Ran the 43s dry. That's is that the hot racing ones?
43.
Double A. I think that's the 43. Or is there a 43 Endura as well? I can't keep up with what's all out there. It's hard.
Dude, I don't even know. I know they have a long travel hot racing oil shock. That might be what he's talking about.
That's what I was thinking what he was talking about, but he may be talking about something different.
But yeah, these, I mean, if anybody hasn't tried these shocks out, I mean, this is what I really like to run. I mean, I'm just most familiar with them, and
that's me too.
And I mean, they're a little pricey, but the performance is hard to beat, dude.
Yeah.
Especially when you get that recipe down and you're just dialed in.
They're also 43 millimeters of Endura engineered. Yeah, there may be some double barrels that are 43s. I don't know. I don't run any double barrel stuff. Nothing against it. I just I have thought about running those hot racings. They're similar to what was just up on Anthony's screen. They're just a long travel 43. And I think that would work good on certain stuff, you know, like I think even on like an XL build, it might work real good.
I forgot
what chassis setup you got too, like how high you're trying to, if you're running portals, if you're running straight axles, how low you run your stuff, how high.
Yeah, for sure.
Trill makes 43 millimeters. Let's see. HR not 43. But yeah, there's a lot of shocks out there. It's just whatever you get familiar with and can tune on. That's the main thing. That's the main thing about it is just being comfortable with it and having a good tune to go with it. Yeah, we're getting this wired up. We got the little here. I'm gonna come back. Exit solo. So we got the little micro Komodo on the mount, little Maz overdrive tranny. They're not available right this moment. Probably be coming back with those soon, possibly. And so we're gonna get this thing put in there. Let's see. We'll keep going through here. Hood whiz. I have HR 43 straight shaft. They're nice. I think that's what he's saying. The hot racing long travels is his favorite, so that's what Double A was talking about, the 43s. And I think they make that in an old Hood Whiz likes the old shocks, and then Double A said they make it in an old version, and they do. That's what I was about to say. And those were the ones that I was kind of interested in trying.
Oh yeah, the oiled versions. The hot racing long travel ones. I hear they have like a bladder and everything in them.
Yeah, and that's similar to like the Pro line. So the Pro line really don't have a bladder. I'm sorry, the Pro line does not have a bladder. It has a. I think a couple people I've seen say it has a bladder. It really doesn't. It has a flat. It has a flat rubber washer. And it kind of does look like it's got a bladder at times because there'd be like oil all the way around the edge of those threads, and it kind of looks like there's a dip there, but it's not. It's just a flat piece of rubber.
Yo, Double A, you gotta let me know how you like that nano bam.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Double A day. Yeah, for sure. I need to know about the nano or the mini bam or nano bam, whatever it is.
Yeah,
I
me
actually
too,
crawled,
dude.
man. I'll be straight. I crawled a mofo pancake today, and that thing is super butter. I'll be real with
See,
you,
I haven't even touched one of them
dude. They're
pancakes yet.
butter. I'm gonna order two tonight. I'm gonna order a purple and an orange because I run 3S. The one I ran it on was on 2S. It didn't have really enough wheel speed on the orange one, but on the Revenge of the Pancake, the purple one, man, that thing
Mm-hmm.
was on 2S, and that thing was like a little race car. It was fast as hell.
It was nuts.
It would be nuts on 3S. It would be out of control. But I'm gonna order one of each because I always do this. I always want as much power as I can get, and then I can always take the max percentage of power down. So that's how I always go into tuning stuff. But getting back to the shock deal, what I was trying, or let me go through some of these comments. Sorry, guys, I can talk all night. B. Koshner likes the oil field. Hey, B. Koshner's playing with it. It's probably pretty good. Let's see. Y'all need to tag B. Koshner, get him up in here or something. Hood Wiz, double have that bubble. Yeah. Yeah, they do get a little bubble in the top. Running on 3S is awesome. I'm assuming Pastor William, did you you ran a Revenge of the Pancake on a 3S? What was your setup? Double A said everything mofo is sick. The 4100 kV BAM is a beast. Yeah, that's a little high. That's a little high for what I'm looking to do. Shit, man, I'm old and hard to control stuff as is. So, man, that thing fast on 3S, I'm sure. Hey, Anthony, how well is the FureTech Ultimate ESC? I'll let you take care of that, Anthony.
It's actually pretty decent. It's like a Lizard Pro, but if you guys run the Lizard Pro at all, you know that you can't run the BEC all the way up.
Yes.
At least with the NSDRC servo.
Yeah, and some people say you can. If we had Corey on here, Corey would argue with you that his doesn't have any problems. But
yep. On this one, you can't run it at 8.4 volts, but you can run it on, I think it was 6.5. I think they go 5.5, 6.5, and then 8.4.
On a Lizard Pro, 6.5 is the highest, and that one will cause issues with like a heavy servo, like NSDRC or anything like that. And I'm sure 7.5 just makes it worse. So,
but the Ultimate, it's all right. It's decent. I just honestly wanted just to test it out, just because I don't know. It was like the new thing. It's waterproof, whatever. I just wish for $100 that they would include a lipo extension.
all right. G Carter said, I raced my 3 today with the ROP. He was stock on portals. That's nice. He said he smoked his ass. So I raced he raced his 3-year-old. Well, you should pat yourself on the back, G Carter. Hey, he said I smoked his ass. Let's see. I love Mofo Pancake. Hood Wiz said he loves Mofo Pancake motors. Both have not run 3S on them yet. Dinky
Hoodwiz, do yourself a favor and get you some 3S lipos.
Yeah, it's a game changer for sure. Get you some little Galaxy 250s or something, or either some Galaxy 180s, 120s, something like that. There's multiple different ones, I guess.
Dinky RC ESC with BEC set on 8.4 volts does great. no heat, nada. Super smooth and slow.
That's cool, man.
Yes,
Yeah, I might
sir.
have to give a chance on one of them. And going back to what I was going to say something to. Michael Ealy back on the FureTech Ultimate, man. If it was me, I'd recommend the Lizard Pro. Man, it honestly, you can package it smaller. I can get
Yeah.
a Lizard Pro and a NSDRC BC and a micro receiver all in one piece of heat shrink, and like it takes up, and it's just a little piece on one of the sliders on the cheat code. So I mean, you can put all that stuff on one side and then have your battery on the other, however, or vice versa. So, but yeah, I like if you're going to run a separate BEC, the Ultimate for the difference in price, I would run a Lizard Pro all day. I kind of like the packaging on the Lizard Pro better.
Yeah, for sure. I like the Lizard Pro better.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of this casing that's on here.
Yeah, it's unnecessary room. Like for how thick that thing is already, I could put a BEC and a micro receiver and it would be just barely taller than that.
Right.
On a Lizard Pro, because I don't also on a Lizard Pro, once you're done with your Bluetooth, man, just unplug it and reheat shrink it and get rid of that Bluetooth that's in there. There's no reason to have it. Plus, if you're at a hobby shop or whatever and you got stock default settings and somebody's clicking through their phone, you ain't gonna have your shit messed with, like with that Bluetooth unhooked. See the Dinky, we went through the Dinky RC. Double A, same here. I haven't run 3S, 2S in the Olympus chassis with overdrive gears, fore and aft, and 4100 BAM. Race mount is a ripper. I bet it is. Let's see. Ones, man, I have stock batteries. Yes, all stock batteries. That Hood Whiz, that's the first thing to go, man, is them batteries. The casing, like those batteries, like you might as well, like even this Hood Whiz, you'd be better off with something like this.
Yeah, that's what I used to run.
Yeah,
that was my first lipo.
I first got in.
Yep, that was my first lipo I ever got.
And it's a 300 milliamp 2S, and it's literally the size of about 2 parts of my knuckle, or my index finger down to my second knuckle. And it's not even as wide as my finger. So, these things are like $10, I think, on Amazon. You get them like next day, 2 day, whatever, wherever you live in the country, depending on. But yeah, that big battery also is, it spreads that weight out in a bigger area too, to where like this will go on like a slider. You don't have a big battery across the whole section of the chassis. You just have it on one edge that contains that weight. You kind of offset your weight to the other side. I always do battery on the right side of my slider, on my right slider if it's on the chassis, because your motors are mostly all your motors right now are offset to the left. And then your lighter stuff like your ESC, your BEC, micro receiver, exactly. There you go. That's the way you should set it up. If you need to use, the nice thing on the cheat code, or a lot of them, they have a center tray on them that you can use as well to get stuff in there. Some people run batteries there. So I was at a customer's house, Mark McKelvey, shout out to him. Y'all go check out, I put up some shorts today of him running his new V2 cheat code. He had just got it together, don't have a body. We just temporarily got everything put in place. And he has a killer like natural area that he built behind his house with, like, that's all crawling. There's no grass there. There's no nothing. It's all rock, gravel, like slate rock, all kinds of crazy stuff, man. It's wild. And it was wet out there, and that mug was just crushing it today. But we were on he was running a orange pancake, and that mount sits that motor a lot more centralized in the chassis. So he actually started with the battery on the tray in the back, to try to like equalize that weight,
right? Even it out.
Centralized. So there's a bunch of different ways you can do it, but you always just want to look at your layout on your, your weight will lay out on your rig. He said he has two like that 350. Yeah, and I think they got 350 and like a 400 that are a touch bigger than this one. Shoot, you can even get in 2S, man. This is big for 2S. Like 2S, if you go to like a 250 2S, man, they make some that are half this length. Like it'll be like, if you cut that, basically, it'd be the gold side. Like it's small, small. Um, the but yeah, they definitely there's definitely a bunch of batteries to go to if you want to change up batteries. So with you just got to search out there and make sure the connector is on there that you want. I don't swap connectors usually on batteries, so I like to try to buy batteries. I'll swap them on big cars. Y'all seen that on my channel. I don't really like messing with these. I've had one come apart unplugging it, and that's not fun. I always keep my battery bag is right underneath my safety bag's right under here. So if something goes wrong, I'm throwing that joint in there. But yeah, I was very surprised with the pancake. I do like it. It was nice. Stock never fit my build right. Yeah, stock's not going to ever really fit. They're not going to, other than a stock chassis. You're really, I mean, anywhere you start getting into like, even getting into like any chassis or any style of chassis that gets to be like limited on space, you need to go to a different battery. I literally have a bag of stock batteries in there. I never even use them. Like even in stock rigs, I still use these because I like the size of them better. They're lighter. I like the size of them better, and you can still strap them right there onto your battery tray. I always, on any stock rig, I have a little battery tray thing I've never put out, but I have that I print myself for that I came up with, and I always just put this in front of the motor or in front of the trans. I flip it, I put the ESC in the back, and then I put this up front. But these work really well across. They're basically the width of the frame almost, maybe just a touch wider. Let's see. Dang, anybody got any plans this weekend to crawl? We planned on it today. We didn't get to really crawl today, but or tomorrow we were planning on it, and it looks like next best chance is Saturday or Sunday. We're in the rain. We're in the rain right now, so kind of put a damper on everything.
I'm gonna go up tomorrow.
That'd be cool.
Finally.
You want to go up by the lake where you usually go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I assume there's a lake there. I think there's water I've seen in the videos.
Yeah, there's a lake, river, water by me.
Yeah. That's a cool ass spot though. It looks cool as shit. Hey, did you get rid of the prototype cheat code?
Yeah.
Man, you got rid of the body too?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Why?
That's rough, bruh.
I can make you one.
Nah. I mean, that's just like, that was a staple. I was like,
right. That kind of changed the game, bro.
You tagged me in that video. I saw it before we jumped on here, and I was like, damn.
It brings back memories.
It's cool as shit. I got one in here to damn replicate, but I kind of lost interest in it. And you're getting them portals I had for it, so but that's that when I cut like the whole hood, you can see that like it sits fucking super low. It's not even that's the only thing with the portals, man. I like shit. By the time I get it as low as I need it, you got like fucking your angle, your fucking link geometry is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Come on, man. I love them, but it's just you need a bigger tire. I always feel like to compensate for how high the truck sits to make it look right.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have the Pro X's? Not the Pro lines.
I don't.
Man, I was thinking I haven't picked a tire for that XL build. That's just some rollers that I had on it. And I'll never get rid of these because I cut these and they're just like, people always ask me what tire it is, but
those swampers, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get off this. So they're just cut boggers, RC 4-wheel drives, but these are just on there for the time being. But I was thinking about, it's an XL. I feel like it needs a pretty decent sized tire. I was thinking about going with like a Pro X. I think it's like 58 or 58 and a half or something.
Yeah,
like that.
those would look good on there.
Yeah, and I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a LGRP body yet. I don't know. The tail of it's a little bit long. It's going to Hawaii though, so like I feel like that's the style. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
they're gonna dig that with some knobby tires.
Slammed and fucking just.
Yeah. So
yeah, I know. They
just
love
a
it.
clean paint job, so I may end up doing that. The back of it drops off so far. It's that's the only thing that kind of deters me for wanting to put it on there. There's a lot of length behind the tire on the bumpers, I guess, on the bumper area.
Where the hell did I just put that?
Bill has every upgrade you think of and never got new batteries. Yeah, time to get some batteries, Hoodwiz, for sure. Yard work tomorrow for double A. Hey, don't come in here with that double A. You keep that yard work to yourself. And I understand the nice weather. I did mine this past Monday. It was nice, and I'm glad I got it done. So, but who all we got in here? We got 12 people in here. Don't be shy. You're more than welcome to comment in the chat. We ain't here to judge nobody. We're here to have a good time, mess with some tiny trucks.
Yeah, let us know what you're working on.
Yeah, let us know if y'all want to talk about something. If there's parts out that y'all want to talk about, if there's different stuff, anything, we'll be more than happy to talk about it.
If there's anything you see that you like,
yep,
everything's for sale for the right price. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'm with it. Nah, the damn. I'm tired of sending trucks out. I ain't gonna lie. I need one for myself. I'm tired of not having a truck myself.
I painted up that FJ body for Justin Chenoweth.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Yeah, he received it today, dude. He was fucking stoked on it.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
So that shit makes me happy.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah, I like him a lot, man. Guess we'll go ahead and put the. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. Or I know what I'm gonna do. I guess we'll start doing some. I always try to do the wiring all at one time, but I'm gonna go ahead. I don't keep any of these wires like this. It's just a reason to have something get caught up or tore up. So we'll do some sleeving on here, I guess. Let me get my setup together.
I gotta order me some of that shit too.
Let me see. Matt Harris said, "Yo, hey, yo, Matt
Yo.
Harris." Let's see, Matt. You got the link in your chat if you are in the chat if you want to jump in and BS. Almost record for rain in April, and I think you're up there. You're up there with Matt, right? With Small Crawls, Washington, right? Double A. Or I know Washington, Oregon. I know all them mugs be getting hit by damn rain like crazy.
What bodies you know of that are gladiator length?
Let's see. Hoodwiz said he's modding the Enjoy buggy to fit bodies. Double A asked, what bodies do you know that fit gladiator length? You got the little guy's body. You got the gladiator body. You can buy it separately. Some cab only stuff would work, even down to like an Atlas body, would work on like an XL. There's not a ton of body choices. I mean, you got WT Micro. There's 3 bodies he's got that'll fit. I don't know how many are available yet. But he has some hard bodies. Let me get off this solo. He's got some hard bodies, like the one that Anthony has over there, the yellow one. He has one of the WTs, and it comes in an XL version I don't want to speak out of turn. I think it's a 4-door is available, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 doors available, and then I got I guess what Bartow told me was something early or unreleased. But yeah, there's another one for the XL. And then he has a cab only as well, and I don't know if that's released, but if it's not, I just said it.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think the cab only. I think he is shipping those out. It's WT Micro. He's on Etsy. Is that right, Bartow?
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram and Etsy. There you go.
But yeah, he'll take care of you. He's a good dude. He before he sent mine out, he actually sent me a picture of a body, and it wasn't this one, and it literally looked perfect, but he was like, yo, there's an imperfection in it. I'm gonna print you out a new one. I'll get it out to you tomorrow. So he's good about getting stuff out quick.
That's what's up. Now, let's see. While we're on that topic, before we move on, Texacoma look-alike from LGRP is for the Gladiator. I don't know what that is. Okay, I got what he's doing. Let's see. Oh shit, a lot happened since we were talking about that. Hold on. Hoodwist, the little guys has a new truck body. I do, man. I like to go down. I like to go 7K on that joint though. Actually, it's not. Man, this is natural. This is natural oils. Let's see. Washington State AA Guru's in here. What up?
Guru.
Let's see. South Jersey Crawlers. Yo, what's going down? I don't know which one is South Jersey. It's brothers though, Carson and Wyatt. That's my boys. They've been on the daggum. They've been supporting for a hot minute. I'm not sure if that's Wyatt or Carson. Our Iceberg RC has some Gladiator linked bodies. They do. What's up, Josh? JEMS hobbies. Let's see.
Even if you're a little crafty.
Yeah.
Even if you're a little crafty, dude.
Yeah.
Just pick up a cab, bro, and then make a little flatbed on it.
Yep. I always try to tell somebody at least do something back there. That way kind of gives it a little bit of protection from some rocks getting in there and really beating stuff up. But you can get creative, even like some styrene from the hobby shop, man. Some like little thin, like 1.5 mm, I guess, maybe 2 mm thick styrene. Man, you can make all kinds of stuff.
Yep, that's what that is, styrene.
Let's see. AA Day said the FJ45 is so sick.
Yeah, it is.
What up to the rest of the TTG? So, sorry guys, I don't have great camera angles. I got to get me a webcam so that I can have at least a good view of the table. It's a mess right now, so this is kind of good. But let me take these off real quick. We'll get there you go. Hey, I'm gonna get to that one first. Hey, we are naturally greasy. Hey, I create my own oils. I may look like just a dumb redneck from North Carolina, but I have Italian in me. So, but anyway, so WT has
yes, sir.
So my boy Matt from WT, he has a few bodies that'll go with the Gladiator. So obviously your cab only. It's a pretty cool body. The grill comes out.
Yeah,
Top
thing's
comes
nice.
off so you can paint stuff separately.
What's the back look like?
The back is nice. It's perfectly cut for the frame rails already, or it's already printed for the frame rails. the
Yeah, it's nice.
little slider action with some mags that are going to be going in there.
Oh shit!
So I did just a test run of sliders. That's
Yeah,
what
you
these
did
are.
show me those.
So um, this will now these are tight. So I've redone them, but I haven't printed them yet. But these are like super tight to the point I'm like worried about cracking this body. They go right in there, but you got to get it like dead straight on with it. It's like a machine fit almost. I got it so tight.
Right, super
Um,
snug.
yeah.
You don't even need magnets.
Nah. No, you won't. That watch I'm about to show you. It's crazy, and I'll tell you that one thing about. Oh, I can't do it right now. I got the wrong mount on there. So we'll be doing a flat mount for the front. I have the tall mount on there right now. Shoot. But I'll go through and take that off and get y'all a better view. But basically, get that action right there. So little micro or a little FJ action, cab only, and you could always do
Yeah,
your nice
man.
little
I need one of those.
nice little deal there, you know. What I like about how he cut this out is if you look on a cheat code, you see how that's cut out right there. When you put your tray down here, you still get your tray all the way on the inside, man, of the cab, bruh.
Damn.
Yeah, so you got this whole deal to mount electronics to. So even though you're on a tiny cab with tiny sliders, so these sliders are considerably narrower than, say, a stock slider. God, man, that camera being flipped is really effing with me. So you can see how much wider this is, how much more surface area you have. Plus, this one tapers at the front. So what's nice about the cheat code, and why we're making a lot of stuff fit it, is this will get you in the when you get this in on the cheat code, you'll see that. And it's not all the way down right now. It'll still come down about 3-4 more millimeters once I take that mount off. But once you get it in there, you kind of see, you get that whole tray inside. And I guess I could do it like this. Hold on. Can you see that? I can't see the camera.
Yeah, that's literally perfect.
So you get all that room to add your electronics and all that stuff on that, and it's not hanging out of the back of the truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah. So that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, basically same with this thing.
Let me
You
go
get
to
all
you.
the
Out of
the electronics right in the cab, dude.
Hey, that's where it's at. And that's the thing. Bartow will tell you that, especially like you get into open wheels and stuff like that, the mentors and whatnot, you get real tight in there. So like anywhere you can try to get somewhere to put something, man, like I said, you lose a little bit on these sliders, but you gain a little bit on that tray, you know? So,
Yep. See, like this thing, I'm gonna show you a chassis without a tray. Look, I had to make my own styrene mount for my battery.
Yeah, so there you go. Let's get going through some of these real quick. It's let's see. Where we got I went to naturally greasy last time was Hoodwiz's comment. I wish there was some new Ford or Ram crew cab bodies. Yeah, that would be cool. I'd like to see not really so much Ford, maybe a Chevy. You know me, Double A. I ain't getting on that Ford bandwagon. I can say Ram's neutral. I like a Ram. My first vehicle was a Ram Charger, 91 Ram Charger. See, Tiny Truck Gang Guru. XL should be here tomorrow. Josh, I'm assuming that's carbon cheat code. it's Wyatt. That's South Jersey Crawlers. That's Wyatt. His brother is Carson. They're both into this deal. Let's see. Daniel Gonzalez just got my Excel cheat code today. Can't wait to get it started. That's what's up, Daniel. I appreciate all the support, my man. I hope you enjoy it. I'm assuming you got it with your links. Those links, if you need any help, go straight to the product page on the website. There's 3 pictures there that'll give you exactly where those rod ends go. The only thing you need to do on your front steering link is I would suggest 1 turnout on each side of your steering link, the long steering link between the knuckles. 1 full turn on each rod end puts you at just a touch of toe out. So I would definitely do that. That'll get you about dead perfect. Actually, I can show you right here. I did it on this one. Let's see. So, let me dump that tray out. But that link right here, your long link, the one with the double bend in it, you're just going to take each rod end and turn it 1 full turn, 360 degrees on each side. And that gives you just enough. I don't know if you'll be able to tell it from this camera angle, but just enough toe out. You don't want nothing crazy. You can go more if you want to. There's plenty of room. I've tested these links about 2.5 turns out. They're still solid. So, you can mess with your different, suspension setups and all that stuff. But that was the, let me get through. We got some, I did not print that. That's WT. I don't know what he's asking if I printed or if he's asking me. Oh yeah, he said mass. If you're talking about these, I did. If you're talking about these, I didn't. So this is WT Micro, Etsy, Instagram. Hit him up, tell him Maz and Barto sent you. He'll get you taken care of. He's a great dude. There you go. Double A had already answered it for me. Appreciate you, Double A. Josh, if you need any help with the cheat code build, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook. I don't know if you're in the WhatsApp group, but you can hit me there too. OnlyFans, let's see. Can we all take some time to admire these clean ASF? Yes, sir. Square body Chevy crew cab all day long. I'm with that, Double A. You know me, buddy. 80 square body. That's a nice one. Daniel, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you giving Maz a chance. I think you'll be very satisfied. And if you have any questions, man, feel free to reach out. I try to get back to everybody just as quick as possible. If I have to jump on the phone, I'll jump on the phone. But we'll get to another body. We'll pull this off here so we can see. So this is the 4-door, and I didn't know if I liked this one as much when I got it, like compared to the next body I'm going to show y'all, but it's growing on me big time. Oh shit, I forget that damn stupid mount. I should have taken that mount off. It still works perfect. It just doesn't get down as far as it should. So this thing looks like really militarized, almost.
It looks good though.
I will say, if you're going to run these bodies, do not run Proline shocks. They are too far out. They're like literally touching the bolt, or the bodies are touching both sides of the fenders. But I would not suggest running Prolines with these. I probably wouldn't go no bigger bore than a Endura. I hate that's a bad camera angle, but I don't really have it set up to where it's going to look great. But it does look really militarized. It's like a dang, almost kind of looks like a vintage Hummer. You know what I'm saying? Need to come forward
straight up like a H1.
Yeah. And you could even on this one, you could probably run a little bit. Oh, there you go. You can get a wheelbase shot now. It's pretty much dead center, and with you could probably get away with even maybe extending your lengths a little bit on this body. It's pretty long. This is what I believe to be my favorite right now. So the God, I really need to take this mount off. It's making all of them look janky, but
I like that.
That extended cab's fire. I like the extended cab. It's got a longer bed on it. It's real sharp at the back. Drops straight off. You get nice, plenty of, I guess over 100%.
Yep.
The whatever departure angle.
Yep.
So, and the front is pretty dialed too, wheelbase wise. But man, that body is sick. And I got it up. It's sitting up high right now because of this front. I got this front mount. This should come down probably about 5 millimeters from where it's at right now. But it's a pretty cool little truck, man. Y'all go out there, support my man. He puts a lot of hard work into this to bring it to it. He does a whole lot of other stuff too. He does wheels and all kinds of 3D printed accessories and whatnot, I believe. So y'all tell him that y'all heard it from here. He'll make sure to take care of y'all. Let's get back into these comments. Let's see. I've seen the rod enders angled for the cheat code. Do they still work for a stock chassis? I've seen the rod ends are angled for the cheat code. They still work for a stock chassis. So if you're asking if the angled rod ends on the links fit with a stock chassis, yes, that's what they were intended for. They also work with a cheat code that has the angle built into the skid. You just may have to turn them differently. So actually, I say you may have to, you have to. It'll be, instead of them both going a different direction, you'll have them both going the same direction. So once you get them on there, you'll kind of see it. I tell everybody, lay your shocks out. If you have a question, lay your skid and your axles out, and you'll see how your rod ends need to go. But the uppers on a cheat code, you're going to turn it. Oh, actually, we got a guest. Hold on. Let's see who we got. We got Matt Harris. He might have been back here for 30 minutes. I don't damn know. Sorry, Matt Harris. I don't know how long you've been back
You're all
there.
good, man. I've just been here fucking off. Oh, excuse my language, but
oh, it's good. I think I've been dropping them left and right too.
You're good, man. It's all good.
But yeah, when you go to do it, if you have any questions, Wyatt, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to show you. Actually, on that live video we did the night, I think it's called something about Maz Links live something. Go back and look at that. I actually show you. I actually put a set on. Oh, what am I talking about? Here we go. I got the truck right here. So on a cheat code, the smooth angled ones are going to bend back in. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on.
You're talking about your angled rod ends?
Yeah, so see how they're, let me get the right angle. See how I angled them back in? On stock, you may do that opposite. You may angle it out. That's the way I saw it. I need to put a set on a stock. I need to put a set on a stock rig. But yes, short answer, yes, they work for both. So yeah, because I was also to say that I was also worried about people only thinking they're for a cheat code. These links were made for a stock, bone stock, off the shelf rig, all the way up to your most custom build you can think of. So you should be able to use them in about any facet. We do have some new stuff coming. We have ton more C10 coming, so we got plenty of stock. They actually ship tonight, which is a day ahead of us there.
Sweet.
And we'll have a ton of C10. We're adding deadbolt for you guys wanting to run deadbolt links and still have a nice link. We have gladiators that will end up being here to restock. And then we're doing what I'm calling the C bolts. So you're going to be C10 front, gladiator rear in a kit, where I know a lot of guys like running that little bit of extension of the deadbolt rears on the C10 fronts. So we'll call those C bolts. I've had a bunch of people ask if I'm going to do bunch of different custom links. The like lengthwise and like doing like crazy stuff, deadbolt front or deadbolt rears and
C10 fronts or something.
Deadbolt rears, front and rear. I was like, that's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, and it's cool. Like, I don't know if that's like
You're
something
good.
that, look, man, I'm so focused on just the cheat code stuff a lot of the time.
Right.
I don't, there might be something out there that runs that I don't even know of, like,
right.
And I'm sure there is. I mean, I'm sure somebody's running
Probably.
that, but it's like, if there are popular ones out there, y'all tell me in the chat what y'all like to run. If there's a custom setup you like to run, let me know. I'm not against anything. Double A said the C-Bolt kits will be awesome. It's nice because I get so many guys, like, even before I ever had links, you hear, they're like, well, I just buy 2 sets and make my, well, now you won't have to do that, Obviously, for the guys wanting 2 sets of deadbolt rears, though, you can buy 2 sets and still be only out $50. You know what I mean? And have an extra set of steering links, and 2 other sets of, links that you won't be using out of that kit, but you would have an extra set of steering links. Oh, that brings me back to I have extra steering link kits coming by themselves for your 4-wheel steer guys. So
that'd be nice.
Yeah, so it's literally going to be like a $5 or $6, $5 or $6 for the whole deal with extra rod ends and everything. Extra brass ball comes with it and everything. So, you won't have to like buy 2 kits to rob a.
I was about to say you got to buy 2 kits to get your links, your steering links.
Mm-hmm. So if you have 4-wheel steer, you'll be able to add for $30 or $31, you'll have a set of links for 4-wheel steer. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But yeah, that's basically what I have coming right this minute. What you been up to, Matt Harris?
Oh, monster truck stuff.
Hey, you're wearing a dang Team Maz shirt, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's clean. So I'm
We're
like,
down
oh,
twin.
hell yeah, I'm gonna wear this today.
Winning, man.
And I didn't even know you were having a live stream.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know me, I just pop up. You know what I'm saying?
Spare the moment.
Just pop up.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Testing out this the Mofo. What the hell is it? The People's Servo, the Black Label 2.0, and this carbon.
That's a nice little $35 servo, man.
Hey, it's not bad. I beat around on this thing for a little bit.
I don't have one, but I mean,
right.
I don't think
it's not bad.
Yeah.
And it comes with your aluminum, horn.
Oh, really?
For $35?
At 35? That's a deal, man. That's a deal.
Right. But I figured I'd throw it in this because, it's all black, so I might as well just keep it black. After $35, why not?
Right.
So it works pretty well. It's quiet. I can't even hear it.
Really?
Yeah, I can't even hear this thing at all. When I put it in here, I can't even hear it.
That's cool.
And I'm running it out on stock ESC, so.
Right.
It don't have no BEC or 8.4 or 7.4 or any of that. So it's just running stock. And it's still quiet.
I just saw that you were backstage.
It's all good, man. I know
said,
you were going on, man.
Else was backstage, and no, there wasn't nobody. There was a private chat message in there. I was like, oh, shit.
It's all good. I'll let you do your thing. I was just cleaning up my workbench here. It's just kind of crazy.
I have to be on and I'm like ADD anyway, so like it's really tough. Man, hey, look who's up in this mug. How RC 808, what's up?
Oh shit.
South Jersey, will there be a Tide Cheat Code XL, man? Man, there may be. I don't know. I can't really say for sure. I've had a lot of people asking for it. And I think at the end of the day, a lot of people just like that tie look, you know, like the carbon school. It's light, everything about it, but that tie just got a look to it. And that weight don't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like that weight really doesn't hurt you. Like,
No.
you know, I tell people I like carbon fibers. I like exotic materials. That's why I always did. I never really did aluminum. I always did titanium. I always did carbon. I like exotic materials, but I like both of them. I like the tie too, though. It's got a nice weight, a little bit of weight to it. Nothing crazy. It's still super lightweight, but it's, you know, it's metal. It is much more stiff than the carbon. The carbon is very stiff, but the titanium is like rigid. It's like there isn't any. Once it's bolted together, there's no bend.
Like this, I'm running carbon fiber links.
Hey, Cardboard Crawlers RC said backstage these nuts. What's up? What's up, Nutter?
But yeah, even on a monster truck, I mean, this is carbon fiber chassis, and then
some JC Concepts tires together. Hey, are them JC Concepts monster trucks?
They are JC Concepts, man.
Man, I love them things. They got the grooves in them and everything. They look like they've been hand cut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty rowdy. 118 cheat code, please. Yeah, so I'm not against that, guys. I actually have my TRX4M close by.
Careful.
Nah, I ain't worried about all that, man. I ain't worried about it. You just gotta do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. I'm just giving you shit.
I'm not against it. Hey, man, but y'all let me know if y'all'd like to see an 18 deal. What about a FCX? You know, would you be interested in an FCX that's not like a 50-50 almost? You know, I think an FCX is like a 50. FCX is it 50-50 front and rear like a AX? Is it like front to rear 50-50? Like the link?
Well, see, I bought the link kit for this just recently.
They're longer in the back than the front.
What's up?
They longer in the back than the front?
No, they're the same length.
Okay, that's what I was asking. I'm curious about doing. I was thinking
they're
about
the same length, front and rear. Because when I put them together, I had to put these things together, and they went together pretty easy. I had to put all the rod ends.
Up a whole nother ball game for me, so that's why I'm asking.
They're same length, front and rear.
That's what's kind of held me back on that truck, and like different platforms.
The only thing that's screwy is your shock mounts, lower shock mounts. Go through your links. Jeez, Dutter is getting it.
Thanks, brother. Glad you're in a good mood tonight, Zach. I appreciate you. Double A said, "What's up, Zach?"
Your steering link's not bad. It came with it, so it's not bad.
He said, "Send me my truck when you're done with it. I'm going to bed." Man.
But yeah,
with the factory body mounts, I feel like the FCX would need to go to a mag mount.
Yeah, this freaking clip thing that you gotta squeeze together and shit. That's kind of a pain.
That's the turn off to me about that body. I mean, it's
the clips in the bottom.
Yeah, and I'm not even talking about that body. I'm talking about the Power Wagon.
Oh, the Power Wagon. Yeah, I don't have that one. I just got this guy.
Let's see. Forgot all about that shizzle. Build me a 1/10 scale cheat code and I'll go off.
Damn. Dutter, you better be slapping some cash down if you want a 10 scale tie.
Yeah, you better stay out there. You better stay out there in that snowcat for another month.
Right.
He said, "I'll go on cheat code summer tour, hit all the events."
There you go.
I'm not against it. I'm not against anything. I need to get this. Hold on, I need to get this mount changed back out. How am I going to do that?
It's a good question. I'm gonna watch you.
Yeah. That's what's up. I'm gonna watch you. Hell yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. BRB.
BRB. Hey, we ain't in freaking chat rooms. What are you doing there, Barto?
Doing a little body work.
Oh yeah, I can see you messing around with finger paint. Looks like.
No, it's glaze putty.
Kid.
Some filler putty.
Oh, I got you.
Hey, right here, my man. Hippo Crip. That XL build's coming to Hawaii.
Nice.
Sure is. There was another V2 that got sent out that way just a couple days ago. I would love to build a truck for myself at some point. Man, I had to go. I appreciate it though, for sure. Let's see. With this FCX K5 coming, I keep that body. Yeah, I would keep the K5 body. Yeah, I'm with you there. I agree on the K5. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Y'all know me. I ain't going with no damn hand driver, man. Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
the Matavo.
We got fucking power tools here, man. Come on. Do as we say, not as we do.
As I do.
Yes. Like your parents always said, do as I say, not as I do.
We're professionals.
Hey, how's that body coming out?
Coming out pretty good.
Yeah.
Just a couple spots I had to fill in.
Shoot me his profile on Instagram.
I'll
whenever you do.
I'll DM you.
That Flubbers?
No, it's height RC HGY or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's why I was like, just send it to me.
Right? Height RC.
I'm just a dumb redneck. I can't spell.
I can spell just depending on what day it is.
Yeah.
And what time of the day it is.
Right.
But yeah, man, I mean,
yeah, it's cool.
It looks fucking sick on here.
That's why I thought it was a flub, because it looks pretty close to theirs.
Yeah, it's clean. It's a good looking.
Not saying it's a copy or anything. No.
Yeah. You have to.
Looks pretty nice.
You have to put PSAs out there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't come for
Copyright.
me. I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, you got to put the damn public service announcements out there.
Right. Got to. Copyright. Got to own that copyright.
If y'all are on Instagram, my boy RC Addiction 19 makes some custom links. He makes some custom links, and man, he supports Maz too. Though he bought him an XL with a link kit, and on his Instagram, go check it out on his story. He put them together and then just slid them onto it. He has like a jig that keeps his sizing perfect per eye to eye. Man, them things go right on there. He shouted it out. That was pretty cool. I've measured them by hand. I knew they were really close, but his are, he's got his like spot on where they.
Yeah, I seen that.
He like slid them on the posts that are already in the board, and it just like went right into it. So that was super cool.
Got like a chassis jig.
Yeah, well, it's just like a board with all his links. Like I don't guess I want to give out too much, but yeah, the way he jigs it up. You understand it from the machine's work side of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
Let me get through some of these comments. Oh man,
it's all good.
Shop's in here. What's up, Shop? Ken's in here.
What's up, Ken?
Let's see.
Guru. Cardboard.
Need a damn micro Komodo motor mount that's more centered in or higher up to clear deadbolt front links.
Yeah, that could be a problem, I guess.
The Shop Mini RC, check Acres Engineering.
There you go. I was trying to find that.
Because his mounts actually bring the motor center to the chassis, so that might help you out.
Yeah.
'Cause I think Anchors was saying that mini Komodo and micro Komodo and Mofo motors, I think, mount on their motor mounts.
Yeah, you get into deadbolt links, man. You get in and forward-facing motors. You gotta really watch out because you're getting into like collision territory, even just sitting static almost. So, you got to really be careful. You can't flip it though. I mean, you're not you. I guess you'd be against running it backwards. I'm not really against running a motor backwards, but I'm sure the setup may not. Work with it. Cardboard crawlers, he's all about some nuts tonight.
Does he need tiny nuts?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, he got some sleep, so that's why he's on it.
He said reverse the skid plate. It's going on an 8x8x8x2. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Woo.
So
that's a whole different ball game.
In my experience with an 8x8x8x2, yeah, you're gonna have to. I'm just saying.
Damn.
I can't double A deadbolt fronts and all sides. Yeah, man, I remember him trying to do this, and
didn't work.
It'll work. I mean, if it does work, it's gonna be cool.
Hell yeah. Damn,
how's it that 8x8x8x2 though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's a lot of
deadbolt fronts on all sides.
Yeah, it's deadbolts in every position.
Oh my god. Man.
Hey, deadbolts in every position is crazy. Hey, man, I gotta see that thing. I gotta see that thing.
Yeah, I gotta see it. DM me some pictures.
That is awesome.
Let's see.
That's crazy.
I can't wait to get my ASL with them links. I'm stoked. That's what's up. I appreciate you, Wyatt. I still think I need to take care of you. I don't think I got back to you in your DM. I'll hit you back here in a little bit once we get off here, or either tomorrow morning, or if you don't hear from me, hit me up and remind me, because you know me, ADD. So he said wheel, 8 powers, 8 steer, 2 motor. 8 wheels, 8 power, 8 wheels, 8 power, 8 steer, 2 motors.
That is nuts.
4x4 is 4 wheel, 4 power. Okay, I got you.
Okay, now
my vape ain't the only thing smoking over here right now. My brain is.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Hell yeah.
And I just want to bring something up real quick.
Yeah.
Those Mofo servo mounts.
Here, let me get you right here. There you go.
The shit, because look at how far back that servo is.
Yeah.
Look at how close that is to the motor, really. And then on a standard NSD mount,
yeah,
you could totally tell the difference.
Yeah.
But that mount just gets that servo so far behind that front axle.
Yeah.
Well, if you got one of those.
Mine's not the newest version where he slotted the holes, but I do still have the forward and back with the all aluminum mount.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing then, really.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, and what's nice is with these links, it actually, if you do have a little offset left or right that you need to take care of, you can actually, take a half turn on your links and get everything dead centered. This one is dead centered in the chassis, so. Because I feel like every time you build one with solid links, man, it always is either to the left or it's to the right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like off by just a touch. Bring you on and you'll show it. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Ken in here. Hey, can you send it to him so I don't bail out on the live?
Yeah. I'll send it to him.
Because I have a feeling it'll kick me.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna send it right now.
Hell yeah, you can come on here and shop. Let me
Yeah.
get up. So yeah, he was showing that mofo.
Servo mount.
Yeah, servo mount. And like I said, I have one from way back, but it's an aluminum one. I heard they're out of stock right now. This one might go up.
Yeah,
on
the aluminum ones are out of stock.
This one might go up on the auction block. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs aluminum.
Hey, I'm right with you, man.
Nah, I'm gonna keep this on here for my man in Hawaii getting this deal.
Right with
He'll
you.
like that mount. That's a nice mount too. I do keep the NSDRCs on the website, but the mofo is a nice option if you're shopping there and you got some stuff already. Like I said, those motors are nice too. I like the motors a lot. That's my first experience today in person with the pancakes, and they were pretty cool.
Oh, you got a pancake?
I didn't. My buddy Mark McKelvey, he lives actually HPNC 81 right here.
One of those.
Got to turn off my. Okay. Hell yeah! Welcome to the damn channel, Mark. I already shouted you out a couple times. I was just about to again. We went crawling. I recorded some of his crawling. He was crawling in the video, doing some nice driving, and
hell yeah.
we put a couple shorts out. Y'all can go check it out. It was his cheat code V2. He had literally just finished putting it together.
Nice.
We went out there. The rocks were wet. It's raining here, and he was out there, man. No body, no nothing, just crawling, raining, slick rocks. It's killing it though. It was only drizzling. It wasn't too bad, but
it's all good. Yeah, the pancake V1.
Yeah.
We got this thing for a little while.
Running them pancakes today, baby. Loving the mofo SMP. You'll have to tell me what the SMP is. What is that?
Slow motion pancake. That's what they call it.
Okay. I can't keep up. I can't keep up with all those.
You're good. Now, if somebody talks about the ROP, which is the Revenge of the Pancake, it's the purple one. Purple one. Yep. So if anybody says anything about ROP,
I drove both of them today, and the ROP is fast even on 2.
Yeah, it's a high KV.
SMP equals slower orange. Beat me to it. Zach. Hey, Zach DeWilter, what's up? Detwiller. Zach Detwiller. Sorry if I butchered your last name. Mine happens all the time.
Hell yeah.
I get called moose
easily
and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, what?
Get called all kinds of cheese and everything. Ken, what's up, brother?
What's up, Ken?
Let's see. Oh.
Uh-oh.
What is up, kids?
Frozen?
Ken.
My camera's not set up right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I hear you.
Oh, no.
Your screen's a little laggy, but we hear you.
That sucks.
South Jersey Crawler said he's got to get on one of these lives one day. Yes, South Jersey.
Maybe I can't stay on very long. We're having internet issues apparently.
You're more than welcome to jump on one night and chill with us, Wyatt. I'll be more than happy to have you on here. And Zach said I got close enough. So, do we have Ken? It's Ken. Ken is on AOL.com right now trying to see what's going on with his internet.
I don't think so.
No AOL.
He's on that damn AOL Messenger.
There you go. MSN Messenger, man.
Damn. Damn, he's chopped up.
Chopped up and screwed.
Oh, yeah.
That's something else.
You know about that? That's hilarious. Scott's back, man. Scott, hey, you can't be driving there in New Zealand, man, and watching the phone, man. They'll take you to prison. Scott Scott's all the way out in New Zealand, always supporting. Man, that mug, it don't matter what time of the day it is. That mug is on here.
He sent me a message the other day. He got some LiPo battery meters, the 10-watt style. He sent me a message the other day. He's like, look what showed up in the mail. I'm like, battery testers. And he's like, oh, did these things clear back in January? I'm like, what? I'm like, damn.
Jim Brookins, what's up, my man? I appreciate you joining in the YouTube, man. Hey, I appreciate your support, man. You always purchasing product and whatnot from me. You don't know how much it means to me. Let me know if you have any questions on the links. I've been telling people already. There's pictures on the product page that tell you exactly where each style of link goes. It shows a nice close-up picture where it's very easy to tell which is which. On your steering link in the front that connects your two knuckles, turn it about a full turn out bottom amount, and then turn them about a full turn out on each side, and that gives you about the perfect. And you know, it may vary from knuckle to different brands of knuckles. You know, like it may be. I'm sure they're very close, but there may be a little bit of different stuff going on there. We lost Ken, I think. So it's all good, Ken. It's no problem, man. I appreciate you trying. We definitely got to get you on here to see that 8x8x8x2, though. I'm trying to see that joint for sure.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
That sounds sick.
Let's see. Goblin body. Cheat code on the mat. Let's see. I got you. Give me just 1 minute. I'm gonna have to try to back out. Last time I backed out, it booted me off the stream. So, hey, let's do this. Let me get you on here. I'll probably do another one tomorrow at some point too, and I definitely will get you on there. I just don't want to lose the stream. Let's see.
It's all good, Ken. It happens, man.
My face. When y'all see this crawler course that my man Mark has, I mean, dude, it's crazy. It's bonkers.
Yeah, I gotta go check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you some pictures of this thing, man. It's nuts. Let's see. Scott said, "What's up, Aaron?" Delay. Taking my cheat code out this weekend and finally get some drive time on newly painted body. That's what's up, Zach, man. That'll be a good time. How did you paint the body on it? I can't remember. I'm sure I've seen it. Let us know. What's it look like? Appreciate you, Mark. I definitely want to get you on here. We just got to get you. Yeah, I think in his little picture, he's got a little Enjoy buggy, that baby Capra or whatever. It's pretty cool, man. But he's got a sweet setup for crawling. Josh said, just got deadbolt torn apart to be ready for the XL cheat code. That's what's up, brother. That'll be cool, man. Yeah. Let me know if you need anything. I'll be more than happy to help you out. And you should be pretty good. It goes together very well with those links. I have it on this one here. Links all articulate very nicely. They go together very easily. I always tell people when you go to start those things, put some good pressure on them. You'll see they got like kind of a chamfered edge on the plastic and a nice chamfer on the thread. Push pretty good on it, and that'll kind of get it set in there straight, and then start your turn. If it gets a little bit off while you're turning, it's not a big deal. You can kind of just stop and move it and straighten it up, and then start turning again, and it'll go straight all the way on. There's some little nuances. There's nothing crazy, nothing you wouldn't expect with threading plastic, threading a thread into plastic. They work great. Let's see. He said he went with the gold. Oh, the gold and green, and there's a silver or a charcoal. There's a charcoal in it. It's clean. I got pictures of it. I stole them things too, Zach, just so you know. I download them. So if they pop up on my Instagram or something, don't be mad at me. South Jersey Crawlers, you guys are making me want to get out of bed and make me want a second cheat code video. Make the second cheat code. Hey, do it, man. Let's see. Josh, appreciate it. I appreciate you, Josh. got to get it ready to beat Tony at Axial Fest. Hey, good luck with that, brother. Let me know if you need anything. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Yeah, that's a clean body that he did. Man, it's cool. It's almost like it reminds me. I'll be honest. It gives me Anaheim Mighty Ducks color scheme vibes. It's cool though, but it's real vibrant. It looks real nice. Let's see. Oh, Jersey just subbed. That's what's up. Scott subbed South Jersey. That's cool. Yeah, y'all go sub to South Jersey RCO. Let me not butcher that. South Jersey Crawlers on YouTube. He's running a cheat code. He's also, his brother's running one. Yeah, y'all definitely go check that out. Let's see.
All right, yo, I'm gonna hop off here and get some sleep.
You're good, brother. I appreciate you, man.
No problem. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. All right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right,
just shoot me a text with what you need. I got you. I'll take care of you.
All right, bro. All right, everyone in chat, have a good night. Hope everyone has a good weekend.
All right,
you too.
All right, later.
All
right, buddy. What is everybody wrenching on? I mean, it don't have to be cheat codes. It can be whatever. You working on stock chassis? What y'all got going on? Let's see. Zach, I've got some tie beadlock rings. I want to get anodized gold for it. That'd be cool. Yeah, you need to get them polished up really nice before you anodize them, though. You get them nice and polished, they'll get a good sheen to them. Let's see. How's everything been going over in your way there, Matt?
I put my FCX back together. I ordered parts from Fair RC.
Yeah.
And that was clear back on the 6th of April, and they showed up today. And I didn't realize, but the picture that was on the website, and I didn't find really a good description. Once I ordered it, I thought it was 2. Well, it ended up being 1. So I'm like, no. I ended up making axle housings because with this guy, I was messing around and ended up jacking one of the screws for the lower link. It snapped off in the axle housing.
Oh boy.
Yeah, which is not an uncommon thing from what I'm finding out. It's pretty weak, I guess.
Yeah, that's not an ideal situation.
No, it's not.
No.
I don't like this design.
Yeah.
But it works. Yeah, I put all that and I ordered the link set because I was thinking, okay, well, I'll just put links on it too while I'm at it.
Right.
Well, I was supposed to get 2 axle housings and I only got 1. So I'm like, okay. Like, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
So I'm like, well, I can go ahead and put the links on and see how well that's going to go together. Well, then I couldn't figure out how to put the damn links together. Because they had all these, I'll show you. They had these little tiny collars.
Oh,
and I couldn't figure out where the hell they went. And then they had the screws like a regular size. Like a what is it, like a 1 point? It's not 1.4. It takes the 1.5 driver.
Mm-hmm.
But a regular screw in their kit for their links.
Right.
I'm like, okay, and then you got link ball. So I'm like, where the hell does all this stuff go? What? I mean, all this stuff is in this baggie. So none of it's assembled. So I'm like, where does
let's get through some of these. let's get through some of this chat. We got
You're good.
I'm building the 1/10 Poise T3. Is that what that is? Poise T3 chassis right now. That's high RC 808. That's what's up, brother. Zach said 3Flow 9 offers anodizing and they polish beforehand. Yes, sir. Just make sure all they got a little bit of, from being laser cut and stuff like that, they get a little bit of slag on them, and it kind of gives them a little pit here and there. So definitely want to get all that polished out beforehand. I'm assembling my links. Daniel Gonzalez, I appreciate you, my man. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. I'll be more than happy to take care of you. If you need anything else, feel free to DM me. I'll be more than happy to chat with you. Let's see. Enjoy a buggy. Mounted up nylon portals. Not what I'm looking for. Okay. Almost have it complete. That's what's up. Oh boy. Queenie's in here. What's up? Hola.
Oh no.
Back to the stock axles. I feel what you're saying there. I just did that with this AA. Literally, portals came off of it earlier today and went back to straight axles.
Really?
Always get. Oh man, that's a nice action there. This little guy, when you set it,
look at that.
Settles.
That's your Pro lines?
Yeah.
Man, it's like you got some air ride there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not bad. But you said you had to stick what, 5,000 in it?
Yeah, well, and it's probably heavy, but we're going to try it out. We're going to test it, man. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Hey,
but basically, this is friction fit on them sliders.
Oh, it is?
So that's all that's holding that on right now. There's no magnets, no nothing. But that is a XL cheat code on a WT Micro. I believe this body is coming soon. It's not quite there yet. Or quite ready yet. It's definitely a really nice body. Same thing. Top lifts off so you can paint it separately. Grill comes out so you can paint it separately. It's pretty clean.
Nice.
Queenie, what up? Let's see. Hypocrite.
Hypocrite.
How's it, Bryson? I think Bryson is another gentleman from the Hawaii area. Both of them cats, I believe, are out in Hawaii. Let's see. Yeah. You fucked up with them FMS smashers at all, man. Yeah, I have. Not with the smashers. I haven't messed with. Let's see one in action. My man over here can give you probably the rundown on that. Let me get to that. So that smasher you got over there.
It's basically the same thing as the Doug, you want to say. It's basically the same thing. The only thing is different from what this is a V2 also. That's the other thing. This is a V2. Okay. Pardon my screw up here, but it is a V2, so you do have this servo saver spring now and a servo saver. So that's supposed to help that servo saver. From what I've heard, it strips out easily. So the other thing is with the pretty sure everybody maybe has seen the reviews of these things with their new design and the remotes and stuff. Maybe, I don't know, but
what's different about it?
The remote.
Yeah.
You don't have the pins anymore.
Oh, okay. I got you. The little dip switches.
Yeah, you don't have those anymore. So you got actual buttons now.
Okay.
And then at the same time, you got your drag brake you can adjust, or you can remove it. So you have, like with this, you want instant throttle and reverse.
Okay.
So you can change that to that.
That's cool. Oh, and it's got a new wheel on it too, huh?
Yeah,
fancy.
It's actually got foam on it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's fancy. I like it. So AA got his SCX10 Pro kit before it went on backward again. That's what's up, AA. Double A's in this crawler game heavy.
Hell yeah.
Mark
And then
is
you get the O-ring.
Trying those Proline shocks on my C10. That and your links will have the thing slammed even more. That's right, my man. Let's see. I'm on good behavior. Hey, you know, Queenie, you know how it goes in here. You get put on timeout quick. Maz ain't playing no games with you no more. Let's see. Let me go to this.
She's on good behavior.
Yeah, she's on good behavior. Take this off. Let's go through these. How's the clearance with those Pro lines? They look pretty fat. There's no clearance issues whatsoever with them, other than if you get to a body like this, which is very tight, narrow right here. I would have to check a cliffhanger. I would think that this is even narrower than a cliffhanger, though, by far. But that's the only part it rubs the inside of those fenders. But nothing fitment wise, it's perfect on the chassis, or on my chassis at least. I can't speak for anything else. I haven't put them on anything else. Let's see, South Jersey crawlers, those RC 4-wheel drive boggers. Are they any good? Send them in almost all cheap. Well, and to be honest with you, the bogger, I switch it to a lot. This is just a display tire that I use a lot. I don't crawl it too often.
I crawl with these.
I cut them, and so I don't ever get rid of them. I just leave them on these wheels with the carbon rings. We have some carbon rings on there right now as well. We're out of tie. We do have a restock coming, but the carbons are on there. So let's see.
I haven't cut mine.
I'm going to use this build in the next comp. Bryson Tell Burner and Hammons. I don't know how to say that. Hammons. Make it happen. Hell yeah. South Jersey. Double A's telling South Jersey. All right, I got you. Let's see. Open diff monster bashing, right? With V2 with metal gears. That's what you were talking about with that. You were talking about the Smasher. He had the Smasher.
Yeah, the V2. It is not. The portal gears are metal. That is what's new on that. And the diff gears are metal. The transmission gears, I don't think they're metal. I think you still have plastic gears.
Oh.
And they are open, but they do send the plastic locker that you can put in it. And they give you the O-ring kit and stuff for the shocks to make them oil shocks. So yeah. As far as they're open diffs from box stock, yes.
Okay. Let's see. Charles Pearson. My order will be in the mailbox in the AM, Maz. Can't wait. That's what's up, my man. I appreciate you, Charles. If you need any help, man, you holler at me. I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. That brings me up to something else. Orders from here through the weekend, they'll go out Monday. We lost our decal guy. Unfortunately, not anything bad, but we couldn't use our old decal guy, so I've been hunting a decal guy. Shout out to Max Custom Design and Prints out of Texas. If y'all need anything, hit him up. He hooked me up, but long story short, he got me taken care of yesterday. We've been working on it this week. He got my decals printed, got them shipped out today, and they won't, but unfortunately they probably won't be here till Saturday after the post office closes. So all orders for the weekend will go out Monday. I'm probably going to be backlogged anyway. I would assume that the way that the sales have been going this week, because it if y'all don't know, that XL is available with links for free. Let me grab a
nice deal, man.
It is a good deal.
Nice deal.
Let's see. put them things.
Depends on which thing you're talking about.
Let's see. I gotta find where I put them. There they are. Also, if anybody, Charles, or anybody that may be in here that does have chassis on the way or that did receive chassis this week, it should only be like 1 or 2 people that I did not send stickers with, and I didn't feel good about it. So that's the whole reason I made this decision, just to ship everything Monday. If that's one of y'all, or if y'all see anybody talking about needing stickers, tell them to get with me. I'll ship them out to them. The Maz links come with your Carbon XL. So Carbon XL is these sliders are not the sliders. It also comes with the tray for the back, that goes in, and very nice fitment. It goes in the rails, and it puts your tray super low and forward to the back of the skid, or to the back of the transmission. That's not even as far forward as it'll go. It'll keep going until I knock it out of there. Right there. I believe that's as far as it goes. Yeah, that's about as far as it goes, but look how low that gets that tray in there. Still has plenty of clearance for the links to articulate and not hit the bottom of that tray the way that it's set up. So people always ask the price of the cheat codes and stuff like that. Why are they what they are? Man, it comes down to the time invested in it and everything being 100% made in the U.S. And that's just what it comes down to. But it comes with a tray, comes with actually different body mounts. It comes with a brace here and a body mount back here for a Gladiator, or you can use the body mount back here and put it up here. Either or, and you can use the brace elsewhere. You'd have to trim it down a little bit to use it in a different place, but it works out. I do have some other stuff I'm working on for the cheat code. These sliders, the sliders that you would get with it are somewhere around here. I don't know where I put them. I just had them right here. So these are sliders you would get with the cheat code. So that would come with it. You have all your mounts, and it comes with a tall mount. This tall mount for the front that I just removed to show you all those bodies. Let me go through these a little bit. But anyway, you get links, Maz links, screw-on ends, stainless steel threaded ends on the stainless rod, high clearance, very nice quality. All the ball ends snap in from one side very easily. Go on my website, you can check it out. I got very close-up detailed pictures of the rod ends. They're very high quality. But anyway, grab you one of those this weekend while supplies last, until I'll run out of links before I run out of chassis. So feel free to reach out.
You were saying chassis, you buy a chassis, you get a link set.
Link set free. Yep, for free. And they're $25 set of links, but man, honestly, those links they're very nice. So I mean, the $25 savings is a big deal. So Mark says, anyone go to that new crawler comp last week in Winston this week? No, I did not. I don't know that anybody else in the chat would have, unless they're from here. Let's see, Double A never had an axial tent scale or a comp rig, so I ordered the SCX10 Pro. That sounds like a good deal to do there. I like the way that kit's set up. I've never done one like that either. I've looked at it though; it's very nice. Let's see. Next comp will hopefully be beginning of summer. That's what's up. Howard C. Charles. Appreciate you, Charles. B. Koshner, what's going down?
What's up, B. Koshner?
The FJs, man. Hey, they're coming, my man. We got them here. This is a cab only version. When I slide this unit down on there, and I don't want to break this body because just don't want to break it, but super tight in it. And those shocks that's the only thing with the new Proline shocks. They are in the way of getting this all the way down. I can't even get it down. I'll break it if I try to do that. So just know if you're running a WT Micro, those Proline shocks ain't gonna work for you. But as you can see, we're in there, B. Koshner. When I tested it without these shocks, and I had the
Nolgens?
No, I actually had RC all-wheel drives on it.
Oh, really?
Their oil shock. Their big bore shock. I had that on there, and it works very well. It slides all the way on there, locks in. But I'm going to try to give it a little air gap there and come up with there's some magnet mounts that we're already utilizing, so it's gonna work out real good. What's up, Don Marie? I believe that's Miss Hood Wiz. How are you doing? Double A, hey. Let's see. G Carter said, "What's up, Miss Wiz?" Happy dance. That's right. You're manufactured in the U.S. Badass, yes, sir. For sure. There's now not everything's in the U.S., but chassis wise, it's U.S. The wheels and such, obviously I've priced stuff here for it, and it's just absolutely out of control. I'm sure Matt could back me up on it that it's going to be damn 100 times as much as what it costs me to go do it overseas. And
sure, shop rate is
you'd be buying
for machinist, man.
sets.
It's crazy.
Well, I say you wouldn't be buying them because it'd be $200 sets of wheels, and that's what we just
easily
can't. Yes, I know that for a fact. That's what I would have to sell them at to even make any money. You know what I mean? And that's not making much. That's that would be bare minimum. And
as I say, easily that.
Look, man, I don't mind that putting some nice quality stuff out there, but man, I ain't trying to get mauled by a mob these days.
You got to be in that competition market.
Or what's up, B. Koshner? Scott says, let's see. Everyone hit that thumbs up button. That's right, Guru. I appreciate you. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button. Share it up with your friends, man. Get them in here. If they like them 24s, get them in here. We'll talk about it all night if y'all want to. I'm going to have to get me a water here in a second, though, because I'm a little parched. B. Koshner said, I think I'm going to do the cab only on mine as well. I'm gonna do one cab only. I got to come up with a cool little bed, though. I need me a little bed set up. I'm probably going to do this extended cab too, and it's going to sit real low on there, and I'm going to probably have some exposed shocks and stuff coming through a custom printed little bed that I'll make a little print to go in there.
There you go.
So, and the way that I'm doing mine, B. Koshner, so when he sends them with the beds on the top, and that's how it's intended, but I'm going to do bed from the bottom.
Give yourself
on mine, and I'll print me one, but it gives it a nice little lip all the way around the bed. You know what I'm saying? Versus that
being
top,
completely flat.
Yeah, versus being almost flat. It's not quite flat, but it's it doesn't don't leave very much.
Definitely a difference.
Very light. I like that under the cab version though. I haven't seen anybody really do it. I've seen a lot of these bodies out there, but it just gives it that clean look. So I'm going to do it like that. And then some suspension and whatnot, rails will come through. The top of the shock towers will come through. It's going to be a pretty cool build. We're going to play around with that. Let's see. Scott said, "What's up, Guru?" Guru's back in the chat. Don Marie, Scott, Rock Pirates inspired bed style. I don't really know, Scott. I don't know what I would do. on the cab only. I'd have to come up with something. I'd have to draw it in CAD. Like I have to put it in like my face before I know. And you know, I got to be able to visualize it. So let me grab me a water real quick. I'm gonna go. Let me exit solo. I'm gonna go to you for a second, Matt. Show some of them.
Yeah, you're good.
Show some of them monster trucks off there, brother.
Monster trucks.
Or whatever you want to show.
Yeah. Well, this guy, I've had this is my first C10 that I originally started with, but it's not really. You got the rear mounted Fury Tech, the original Komodo, the big one, and then the big mofo brass servo that weighs a ton. Didn't realize, but this thing's came a long way. And then I've got the cheat code, my Bronco, which I know it sets up pretty tall, but I've got the Trail Kings, and I had to put some wheel wideners to space it out because they rubbed too much, but now they're all good. And this is the V1 tie chassis. So this is the original one. Oh, V1 with the pancake. So it's nice to have small batteries on these cheat codes. I don't know if Maz may have said anything to anybody about small batteries. It's nice to have small batteries on these trays, like something super tiny.
Hell yeah,
that's super tiny, man. That
what are those units?
What's up?
What are those units?
They
GBs?
are a G&B flight. These are actually for a drone, and these are HVs. And they're 80C to 160C 2 cells.
Hell yeah.
They're HV 2 cells.
Let's get to some of these chats here. He doesn't have that. Okay, you don't have the extended cab. Hadn't seen that one. Do you have the truck cab and 4-door? Yeah, I have I have all 4 of them. I got 4 of them. I didn't know until tonight. I hope I didn't put anything out there, but I didn't know that wasn't out there. Let's see. I do. If you like to see them, tell me what you want to see, B. Koshner. Or all of them. I'd be more than happy.
Now you like the Galaxy batteries, don't you?
I do. I like the Galaxy. Yes, I like the Galaxy 250 batteries. I do like those, but they're 3S, and you can get 2S versions of them that are really small.
Yeah, I think
Double A said he don't think the. Oh, okay, let's see. He said all these FJT rigs are making me want one, along with one of those those Height RC Nissan bodies. I'm with you there, Zach. Double A, I don't believe it's released yet either. Like I said, I didn't know that until tonight. I didn't, but I don't know if it is releasing, honestly.
But the 4-door,
the extended cab, I would assume he is. If he's went through the trouble of drawing it, I would assume that thing is coming. Let's see. Damn, Brian, that's awesome. Can't wait to see him built. That's what's up. I've got one painted and ready, Scott. That's what's up. He's got a body ready to roll. Let's see. Palm Beach Bots 452 2S fits perfect on cheat code. That's what's up. Yeah, when you get down to the 2S, you get to run a little more milliamp and still stay at about the same size as what like a 3S 250 is. So that's pretty cool. If y'all guys, hey man, that ROP, I'll be real with you. It slow crawls really nice, and on 2S it's fast. Mark tells me he's like, I need to back. He swears he's trying to back me back down to 2S and run that purple, but it does slow crawl really nice on 2S, and it's got plenty of top end on 2S. So that's something to think about. Even if you don't want to run a 450 milliamp battery on a 2S, you might want to still run a 250. You're going to get even smaller, lighter battery as well.
Or you got this 300.
Oh, thanks, Double A. He said only a select few saw it. Well, there's only a select few in here anyway, so I think we'll be all right.
Right. Yeah, that's what I liked about that slot and the sliders. I mean, just get you some Velcro and on she goes.
See, Brian, how's your Ripper coming along? Here, I can back it back out into both of us. I'm going to try their 183. Hey, I would tell you, Zach, if you're running that on the cheat code, man, buy that 250, man. 250 fits on the slider perfect. Like I mean, it can't. You couldn't fit any bigger, but this fits in, and the body, like even a cliffhanger body that's very narrow, goes right back into the grooves of the sliders and everything. So, if I was going to do it, I would go ahead and get the 250.
You're definitely not going to fit that on a slider.
No, definitely not going to fit that.
Not on the
Hey, the ROP is insane, B. Koshner. Hey, man, you get me a lead on them things, man. Come on now. I know you. I'll hook you up. We can do some trade out, whatever. I want one of the purple. I need a purple and an orange. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna probably, if not, I'm gonna just go in there and order me a couple. But they're definitely good motors. I like them.
I like my orange because it's got major slow claw at the 1400, I think is what it is.
Yeah, Zach, that's a Galaxy. My bad. If you were talking about a Palm, I forgot. But yeah, this is a Galaxy 250. And it fits perfect. Go on my Instagram. You'll see it up on the last V2 I built. You'll see it all sitting on there. B. Koshner got the Ripper all painted up, detailed as well. Got a lot of painting done this weekend. Should have the build videos coming soon. That's what's up. Don't forget the mini BAM. There you go. I don't know if I'm gonna do a mini BAM. I like that big. I'm ready to get back to some large diameter motors. Sick. You'll check it out. That's what's up. That's right. One of each, homie. Yes, I need one of each. I need a SMP and a ROP.
ROP. There you go. And see, when I bought mine, he now offers the aluminum motor mount, but the one
that's what I was going. Oh yeah, I need two of them too.
The aluminum mounts.
Yeah, I gotta get two of them. I definitely like I like those motors, so yeah, I want to try them out. And I don't think that a red motor mount on purple or orange would be the go-to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, Tech, if you're listening, man, do me some black motors and some black. Do me some black motors and some black motor mounts. Come on now.
Definitely.
It would look so clean with their little logo just lasered there on black.
See, I've got in my monster truck here an aluminum mount, but it has a big block on it. You can't really see it all that well. It's tucked up in here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hell yeah.
That one.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's the aluminum mount for the big block. I'll tell you what, that is a large motor, man.
Hell yeah.
That is a large motor.
Pancake it on 2S. That's right. I'm going 3S. That purple is getting put in there. It's getting on 3S, Mark. And then if I want to turn it down, I'll turn it down on the percentage, Ford percentage.
You gonna run an Ultimate on it, or are you gonna run a Pro?
I'm gonna probably run I'm gonna run Pro. I don't have no need for the Ultimate.
I don't either. It's a lot of money.
I always tell people, I understand they're innovating and coming with new stuff that works for a lot of people. But with me, I'm gonna use a BEC that's separate from it anyway. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of just there's no reason for me. I don't need a Bluetooth module with every single one, you know, even though I get one with every single one because I end up unplugging it after I'm done with it and getting it out of there.
Exactly.
So I don't need that big aluminum case. And I say it's big, it's still relatively small, but I can fit a micro receiver, a Lizard Pro, and a BEC in like a package like less than, you know, basically 1 inch long, maybe a touch longer by half-inch tall.
Basically the same footprint.
A little bit over a half-inch, maybe like 13 millimeters wide. Like, yeah, same footprint or less, all on one slider, you know. So let's see. I have about 300 in my mofo cart. Hey, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you. Just sitting. Come on now. Add me a couple in there.
I've done the same thing.
Add me a couple in there. Mounts are clean like Outcast. Let's see. The stock position mount with the new nanoband looks like a badass sub and stock chassis truck. That's Zach. I'll have to look into that, brother. Yeah, I saw a picture of the that little brushless motor they got coming. It looks pretty cool.
Little gyration parts.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that on, I think it was Facebook or Instagram.
Hood Wiz is addicted to bodies just like tires. Snap axles. Yeah, I'm not going to. I promise you. I'll be fine. I'm not hard on my.
If he does break some axles, let me recommend some for you.
Been waiting a while.
Transfer gear.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. I'm gonna have to order me a couple up tonight, and see how it goes. See what I don't know what I'll put in this XL. I guess I'm gonna put this in the XL. I'm gonna go with the FearTech. It's gonna work out for what I'm thinking about for like the body and stuff like that. So, and that's kind of why I picked that picked the body colors. Is because of that daggum motor mount. I need some black motor mounts. So I might have to just do a motor mount. Yeah, I'm gonna let me go grab my not my soldering stuff, but my heat shrink and whatnot. And I'm gonna take this little motor end or this little plug off and try not to stab my finger all the way through, and put some little sleeving on this unit. Hold on.
There you go. So what do you like better, Brian? You were talking about the Albin's mount. Do you like Mofo's aluminum mount or the Albin mount? Because I think the Albin mount's not made anymore, is it?
Not sure about that one. Let's see. What we got going on in here? 4-5 transfer. I really like he likes that Albin's mount. That's what he was saying. Yeah, it wasn't.
I don't think he makes them anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he does or not.
Not sure either.
Wanna clean my scissors off.
Get some drywall dust on that.
No, they get adhesive and whatnot on them, and I try to keep them. I have to keep some clean, like Day-Day's tins. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And hey, I don't buy alcohol. I buy denatured alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Man, there ain't no reason to pay damn premium for 99% alcohol.
No.
go to Lowe's and get you a gallon of some dang denatured. It works wonders.
And it's a whole lot cheaper for a gallon.
I've always used it, even back in the T-Max days, man. I cleaned down.
Oh, really?
Clean all the nitro and shit off the damn bodies and chassis and all that.
Yeah. I just use Simple Green.
Really?
Yeah.
Ow! Trying to cut my finger off. That sounds sharp.
Hey, you might get demonetized. You start showing stuff like
that. If we have a goddamn bleeder on here.
Yeah, right. Not demonetized, but your video taken down.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, don't be showing blood now.
This all right, so let's go over here. You see what's going on in the chat?
Yeah, I can see. That is the good thing with StreamYard, though. I can see the chat versus Zoom. You ain't gonna be able to see it.
Drywall dust. It's been a minute on the drywall dust for sure, B. Kushner. That was when y'all first when y'all first found out who I was. It was recently making the last batch of album mounts. Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Let's see. I have a plastic transfer mount for yeah, I haven't ever had any of those mounts. The plastic transfer mounts. All right, so to do
that's
this,
for like a Nano Beast and the Nano Bam, as you use that transfer gear.
Take these dang bodies out of here real quick, so I got some room to work.
But if you're wanting the pancake motors, they don't have that transfer gear. And the thing is, with Mofo's motor mounts, he's got 3 mounting screws on the motor mounts versus 2 like Fury Techs.
Let's see.
So you can set your mesh just right there. You got 3 screws to set your mesh with.
Yeah. Let's get that over here. Man, I got a mess going on over here.
That's all good. So do I. You're only seeing a portion of it.
Oh, there it is. This is not what you want to do usually, but it is what you have to do. Got to get in there in them clips and get these wires out. Now on these brushless plugs, it don't matter how your pins are orientated.
I thought it did matter. On the brushless ones.
No.
No?
Oh. No. And
I know it does matter on a censored brushless.
Yes, it does on censored. Let's see. You kind of got to get that tab pulled up and then start to get your plug out, pull your pin back out, and then pull the end out. But they're pretty easy because when they crimp these things on, most of the times they crimp it on where I say they do, they don't. When I crimp these on, I don't just grab the wire at a random location. I always try to orientate the crimped on parts. Oh boy, we're getting close to a damn squirter over here.
Oh no. Don't be passing out.
Some of these can be a little tighter than others to get into. There we go. Once you get it in there, you can pull it right through. There we go. But yeah, your orientation don't matter, but you'll find out that like however you're needing to plug it in, you're going to need to, you want the wires in the sleeving to be in line anyway. So that way you have the cleanest, man, that one's in there.
Wiring job.
Yeah, you have the cleanest little section of heat shrink or what am I trying to say? Sleeving. Your
heat shrink, sleeving, same thing, isn't it?
expandable mesh wire loom. Whatever you
Oh,
want to call
your PEX.
it. Whatever you want to call
PEX
it.
wire loom.
Yeah.
I think is what it's called.
Yeah. Chinese finger trap
Amazon.
wire loom.
Yeah, there you go. Chinese finger trap. That's pretty
Yeah.
much what it resembles.
That is.
And you use what, 3/4?
No, hell no. This is 1/8 inch.
Oh, it's 1/8 inch.
This is 1/8 inch.
No, I meant on when you're doing your whole thing, your ESC and
On that one, I don't
BEC
use
and all that.
expandable mesh. I just use heat shrink, and I use 1.5 inch heat shrink.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because you got to think it's it'll measure 1.5 inches across, but once it's shrunk down
and heated up.
But yeah, you always want to order 3/4 or one. You always want to order 1.5 to be able to get down to that 3/4. 3/4, 1 inch, 3/4 area, or even a little bit smaller than 3/4, depending on what the shrink ratio is and all that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you used that expandable for that or not.
No, I just do. I do the expandable to everything, unless it's something. If you go look at those pictures on my Instagram, like certain wires that are really small and pliable that have really short runs, I don't even mess with. I just route them really nice and maybe even put a really tiny zip tie on them. That's all I do for those. But anything that's 3-wire or good size 2-wire, I always put sheathing on that has any length of run to it. So, and I just cut me off a little random piece here. Oh, these scissors don't cut it really well. I'll tell you why I shouldn't be doing this anyway. Well, the reason I like the 1/8 inch, sorry, let me brush that off my table. This is how I cut it. I cut it with the flush
cuts.
Yeah, and you get a nice clean end. And then you might get one little survivor there, little small guy there. And these have been resharpened about 10 times, so it's probably time for a new set. But just barely touch it with a lighter. That'll get it where it doesn't fray on you when you try to go over your wires. You'll see that this is
there you go. Look at that.
So do that on both sides so that you don't get any fray. The less this frays, the better. You don't want to and also, like, when you get these plugs have, like, these crimped on ends have a lot of really sharp edges to them. I always put a piece of heat shrink around them. I get my wires all in a line, and I'll put a little piece of heat shrink right there to hold those all in line. Oh, here we go. We got one out of order. I'll put me a little heat shrink right there to cover those sharp edges and keep this all in one line of 3 wires. And then I'll put my sleeving over it. A little bit of a process. Ain't nothing crazy, though. Let's see. Yeah, nylon was more durable than the brass.
Talking about the transfer gear.
Paracord makes good sleeving, too, if you want wild with cut. Yeah, Zach, I come from like a motorsports background, like drag racing, motorcycles, different stuff like that. So I'm all about like the
clean wires.
Yeah, I'm all about. I love the wiring side of it.
Got the wires and the plugs.
I like it something to be real
plugs in, water resistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Let's see, and then I just cut off a little piece of this guy here. I cut those with my flush cuts too, because they give a nice sharp edge.
Also, Zach, certain expandable mesh on Amazon come in colors if you're wanting to go that route.
You can. You definitely can on Amazon as well. Don't burn your fingers off when you're doing this. I don't use a lighter for finished, for anything finished, because it chars it. It makes it all greasy and slimy looking. But see, I just put me a little piece of heat shrink over those 3 sharp leads, and it keeps my wire in a really straight line. In that way, take your random cut piece that you cut longer than what you needed. This has this motor has a little piece of heat shrink right here coming out of the motor case. I get just a little bit away from that because I don't want my heat shrink right up on that piece of heat shrink. I kind of leave a little gap for the wire to be able to bend easily there. So we'll come down even a little more, maybe even call it a 3/8 gap, and then come to the end. But realize that this is going to expand to have to accept 3 wires. So if you cut this, even if you got it down here right, and you cut this flush with these ends, and you go, okay, my plug's going to be that long. Once this expands, it shortens up. So you need to cut a little bit of excess. I would say maybe the same amount, maybe 3/8 extra. We'll cut 3/8 extra off of that. Get that nice clean cut. Oh boy, about shot it across the room.
Damn, Zachary worked on a Rolex race team.
Damn, that's what's up, Zach.
Hell
So
yeah.
you understand my love for like wire stuff. That's cool.
Oh, and Formula Drift cars? That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Hell yeah. So he
so
knows about that wiring.
That gets us about where we're probably going to need to be. Or is that the right piece? Hold on. I got to figure out which piece. Oh, yeah, that's the right piece. So just a little bit, melts it just a little. Here, let's go. Let's see. Cool. Let's see. So get your wire loom. Sometimes if you melt it a little bit too much, you won't be able to get this first part over, but you're going to want to, and I'm sorry I can't do it really on camera. You're just trying to catch an edge of that heat shrink to get the mesh to open up. And this is actually like pushing 1/8 inch to its limits pretty close. So there you go. You kind of got to mess with it to get it started over it. Once it gets started over, it's easy. But you always want to keep them straight in line. We're going to go down and get this put on. And you'll see that this shortened up. Even though we cut it about 3/8 long, this shortened up as we were doing this. So then you got to kind of, like I said, when you melt the ends and you got to get over that big of a piece of heat shrink, kind of got to push it through there and break that seal. So we're pretty close there. We're not bad. It's not quite. I would have probably cut it a touch shorter than 3/8 extra. But that's simple. We take our flush cuts again. We go down and put a little incision there. And then you can kind of comb it back and trim them joints off. Then you can touch it with some heat again just to get the frays. There's better ways of doing this, I'm sure, but on the RC scale, this is just what I do. And it just helps out a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, trim that guy all the way around there. Take your little lighter deal. Try to pull your, as you do this, it'll pull everything tight. I hold it at the end, sacrifice my fingers a little bit, and just a little bit to melt it. And then we're going to trim off this X-Acto knife. We trim off our, actually, let's not do that yet. Let's cut us 2 pieces of heat shrink. Oh, I got some right here. So this works out perfect. We're just doing little small sections of this. Maybe, I don't know, 8 millimeters or something. Nothing crazy, just a little short piece. We match them up and do them twice.
Have a good night, Brian. Brian's taking off.
B. Koshner, appreciate you coming in. Guru's back in the chat.
What's up?
All right, so we get us 2 little pieces there. We're going to slide that little guy over the first batch. And see, once this is frayed out a little bit, that makes it tougher. So these are the hardest ones to do with 1/8 inch because they're so tight to begin with. But you can work them around. You can start folding all them little frays into it, and it'll get over it. There we go. And then once you get that one over it, instead of trying to fight with the next one, you go ahead and just slide it over the other one. There we go. Almost there. There we go. One little fuzz holding me back here. Well, we're going to have to force this one by. Yeah. Yeah, we're forcing that one by. All right. There we go. We're still not frayed out real bad. So I get all those on. That way I can mess with this and not have sharp edges and stuff. All right. Oh boy. Don't drop your knife.
Hopefully you're working on a table. If you do drop your knife.
Well, I am on the table, but I dropped it. It rolled off the table. So once I get that back apart, like I said, I like to get those wires straight. Get a little burn on this. There we go. We're gonna come down here. Actually, I'm gonna trim this back just a touch more, actually. I like to leave this area at the bottom. Like to leave this area right off the motor for you to be able to bend the wire and not have an extra piece of heat shrink there. So that's where that's going to go. So once I know where that side's going to go, I go ahead and heat shrink that. So let me go get my heat gun. I'm going to just do it off camera real quick. Actually, we can do it on camera. All right, have a cord. Sorry, guys, my chair is real tall every time I stand up. But we're going to probably go to the, we'll finish up with this, and then I'm going to back it out to an offline. So if y'all want to jump on the offline, feel free to.
Hell yeah.
So let's see. All right. So we got our spot on the bottom. We know it's all where we want it. Oops. So we don't want it to go down any further than that.
I got the same heat gun.
Yeah, man. Harbor Freight, baby.
Hell yeah, man.
Can't beat it.
Hell no, you can't. Especially if you got one of those coupons. Yeah, my wife couldn't figure out what I bought it for. And then once I showed her what it was for, she's like, oh, well, that's nice. I'm like, yeah, I don't like using a lighter.
I don't like usually doing that, but I let the letters be on the outside. I wasn't paying attention. I'm really picky when it comes to doing this. So once I do that, now I can come back up here and just focus on this side. So I'm going to trim this out a little bit more because I don't want it that close to the end of the plug.
You're sticking that in the XL?
Yeah, this will go in the XL. Man, it's pouring down rain out there right now. I can hear it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
We got rain the other night, and it wasn't even supposed to rain.
No?
No.
Sheesh. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to rain here either until today. It popped up on the forecast, I believe. Or that's the first I knew of it.
We're supposed to get rain tomorrow here, but we'll see.
So just carefully go around. If you're trimming it back some, just carefully go around it. don't cut your wire. That would be bad. You cut your wire. Yeah, so before I completely do this, I put my plug back on because I like to have it there before I heat shrink it the last time. Let's see.
Later, Aaron.
Appreciate you, Double A.
Have a good night.
Hey, send Hoodwiz the link. Do you have him on Instagram?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, send that joint to him.
Hopefully I don't back out of this.
Yeah, no, if you do, I'm about to jump it to it. Once I get done with this, we're gonna go offline anyway.
Okay.
Still
good?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Gotta get these wires back in there.
Let's see.
Did that wrong.
Send it to you, Hoodwiz.
I'm about there, guys.
No worries.
Sorry, I had it plugged in. I want the plug facing the other way, so I had to pull it back apart. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's raining like cats and dogs out there, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can hear it in here.
In the garage?
Yeah. I get them in there. Tough to get these mugs in there sometimes.
Later, Zachary.
All right, Zach, I appreciate you coming, brother.
And HPNC 81. There, take.
Mark, appreciate you, brother. I'm about there. Let's see. Trim that out a little bit.
He said, morning daylight.
Morning daylight. Let's see.
Tell you what, that heat gun will burn the living crap out of you.
Yeah, it'll just kill you. That thing about just maul you to death. I did exactly what I didn't want to do, which was push that back through. It's all going downhill.
There you go.
There we go. Got it back uphill. Just want to make sure it looks right. Heat. Perfect. We might have to. Yeah, we may have to redo that one a little bit. It's gonna be all right though. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna bounce it out to the offline, but there you go. Nice little heat shrink wire. Some expandable mesh, looking real nice and pretty. So, all right, guys, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. If y'all want to get in the offline, hit me up. I'll get you in there. But appreciate you, Matt, for joining in.
No problem.
Awesome.
Glad to join.
Yes, sir. Until next time, guys. Hey, we'll see you
Later, everyone.
All right, guys.